this bitch tried to come in the house at 5. I hear her nigga said, look.
We interrupt this program to prescribe you with 1,000 milligrams of red vitamins.
Right here, right now. It's the right time, It's the right sound. Right now. Tell the whole pipe down. Tell the nigga pipe down.
What's good, Shadow Realm? It's your boy Reclaim Your Throne coming at you with another crazy video. But first, my goal is to get to 10,000 subscribers by the end of the month. So make sure you go ahead and like, comment, share, subscribe. And you already know, Reclaim Your Throne.
Some of y'all trying to appeal to the ball player when really you appeal to the owner. If you are a thin woman and you are black and you are chocolate, instead of you going to get a BBL trying to appeal to the ball player, the rapper, and things like that, you really need to aim up a little bit. I feel like this is a lot of women's problem. Y'all trying to chase the same type of man and it ain't working. That's not for you. You gotta know your lane. Once you learn your lane, things will change for you. So your aesthetic may not pull the rapper. Your aesthetic may not pull the ball player. More natural, BBL, thick, curvy women pull those types of men. More of, and I'm not saying they're not natural and stuff like that, but more of a thinner, slimmer, chocolate, natural looking woman, you guys appeal more to the owner, the CEOs, okay? So stop feeling like you're not wanted. You just got to know your lane.
Okay, so that was a very interesting video, and this woman is giving some, it's decent advice, I would say, because I can understand where she's coming from. She's saying that women are going under the knife to get BBLs and trying to look thicker and trying to have a big old behind, and all they're doing is getting slutted out by the athletes. Well, now she is advising women to get slimmed down, have a smaller body frame, and go for the owners, because we know majority of these owners are white or, small hat men. So they're going to want a slimmer woman. Now, here's the thing. I don't know many NBA or NFL owners, non-black at least, who are dating sisters. I genuinely don't. So that is a stretch in and of itself. But I do agree that, the thinner look is going to get the attention of the owners, all right? And the NBA players, the NFL players, they're going to be looking for more of the IG model type to smash and maybe accidentally impregnate, but not to commit to. So here's the thing. She has certain valid points, but I don't think that this is something that she can applicably, apply to her life, because I don't know any NFL owner or NBA owner or MLB franchise owner who's gonna date a woman named Quana. So she's kind of, her parents kind of stabbed her in the foot with that one, because she ain't dating these types of men. So and she's trying to give other people advice on how to date and procure these men. And I'm going to tell you right now, it's just not realistic, especially for you.
You want to know the real reason why dating nowadays seems like pulling teeth? It seems like it's the most hardest, stressful thing in the world. The men are poor. Yeah. The men are broke. Okay? They don't have it. See, back in the day, because we live under the patriarchy, especially here in America, a man assumed the entire financial risk of dating. And it worked back in the day because men had disposable income. Now, capitalism is crushing all of us. The men don't have disposable income. So they can't even afford to spend, $40, $50 at the movie with a woman unless they feel like they're 200% sure that it's going to work out. But the reality is, you can never be 200% sure without dating that person. Like, they're trying to skip steps instead of just acknowledging the fact that they're broke. The average man is truly being priced out of dating. But the thing about men is that men very seldom want to do the work to improve their chances of finding a happy, healthy relationship that meets their standards, right? They don't want to get better jobs or maybe another job, capitalism killing all of us. They don't want to reevaluate what's important to them in a woman. They don't want to get a personality. Read a fucking book. Read a book. Have something to talk about.
So this is a socialistic, capital or communistic minded woman, and she's saying capitalism is crushing all of us. I beg to differ. We are not living under a free market capitalist society anymore. This is crony capitalism, neo-capitalism. This isn't what our forefathers envisioned our economy into being. It's basically run by large tech companies and social media companies, and they're the ones who are controlling the distribution of funds, i.e. why my YouTube channel is not monetized, okay? So, but that's neither here nor there. You can make money in other avenues. And here's the thing. Men are pretty much going through a difficult time, especially after the pandemonium, but not worse than women financially. So a lot of these women who are asking to get this paid, that paid, $40, $50 on a first date, absolutely not. It only costs about $20, $25, but they don't want to go to an Olive Garden. They don't want to go to a Cheesecake Factory. They want to go to a 5-star restaurant and get $200 spent on them. And baby, that's just not going to happen, okay? And a lot of these women are talking all this stuff from a 400 square foot apartment. So it's just like, it's hilarious how these women love to make it seem like, oh, it's just men's fault. But the reality is all y'all are chasing the top percent of men. So your perspective on money is jaded. We all know that women don't really, not all women, but a lot of these modern women, they don't have a real grasp on economics. They don't understand these trends. They don't understand ebbs and flows. They don't understand that their voting decisions put us in this difficult economic situation in the first place, where the only way that you can really make a lot of money as a woman is through intercourse work. And the only way that you can make a lot of money as a man is if you become a part of that elite demographic, or you can get lucky and go viral on social media and be able to monetize that. But, even if you're a hardworking individual, it's still pretty tough to make ends meet on a regular day's work. And that is because of a lot of the women's voting habits. So under the patriarchy, quote unquote, we were in a lot better position because everybody had a shot at the American dream. I just read an article that it costs $3.8 million to have access to the American dream. Nuclear family, 2 kids, a wife, and a home. Throughout the duration of that time, it costs $3 million. So inflation is on the rise, which, let's keep it a buck, a lot of women were advocating for with the minimum wage, the fast food, the fast food, the raising the minimum wage of fast food workers in California. That increased inflation. You got people arguing that they're paying $18 for a Big Mac meal when back in the day we were only paying $10. This is something that women advocated for, okay? So they are creating the difficult economic times that are making it difficult for regular men who earn a regular wage between $50,000 to $60,000 a year to date actively. And here's the thing. If women really cared about a man's personality, then all this money stuff would not matter, right? But they do care about money, and they don't want to admit that they care about money, especially when it comes to sisters. Now, the sisters, they will sleep with the thug max alpha simps, and they will let that ride, and they'll sleep with them and not require these guys to do anything just based off of sexual attraction. However, in reality, they want to end up with a guy who's paying all their bills. So these are factors that she is not mentioning. She's saying that men are the reason why dating is in the shitter, and I totally disagree. I think it's the woman's fault. Their standards have gotten irreversibly insane, and they're just not realistic. They don't have an understanding or grasp of how money works or how life works as a man, or even as a woman. They think everything's supposed to be handed to them, the entitlement, and the delusion, okay? Like the last video where Quana was talking about, oh, I'm gonna date a owner. These guys have billions of dollars. They're not gonna date you, and if they do date you, they're not gonna be faithful. It's absolutely insane that these women, and they're 80, 90 years old, they're 70 years old. These guys are super old guys, and you're talking about dating owners. Like, it's absolutely ridiculous, absolutely hilarious. And, you know, you're also a black woman and you think you're going to date some of these 80-year, I mean, they might take you for a spin, but they're not going to marry you. So we have a lot of delusion in the marketplace, and women are upset that men are not going to. Here's the thing. We don't have a problem with paying for women who are good and decent, but women like this, they are not good and decent. Obviously, she has a tattoo on her titty. That's damaged goods, ran through. I mean, she's ratchet. So nobody's going to pay or feel like they want to pay anything for you because you're coming in with an entitled mindset. You look like, you know, the back bumper of a car with all them bumper stickers on and tattoos. So nobody's really going to invest in you like that because you just look trashy.
All right, now I'm getting pissed off. Hold up, ho. I sit down, y'all. This bitch I'm coming out at 5 a.m. Her nigga said, look.
All right, guys. So you see this video. This woman tries to come home at 5 a.m. and you see what she got on. A skin tight gray, looks like a onesie. She might be BBL'd up or it could be natural. She's obviously built like a 12-inch wide refrigerator. So she's box shaped. But y'all know that is a lot of ninjas types, right? So this brother, he has about had it with the ratchetness. He has about had it with the attitudes and the disrespect. The woman is trying to come in at 5 a.m. and you have women on Twitter who are trying to defend this behavior. Coming in at 5 a.m., doing what you want, acting however you want, taking advantage of a man who is housing you, who's giving you a home. It's absolutely disrespectful. And this is why you don't let your girl go to girls' night out. She definitely got smashed that night. She definitely sucked some dick. I mean, there's no reason why you have to come home at 5 a.m. as a woman. And they will swear that, oh, I'm so scared of the nighttime. And, you know, men might jump out of the alley. But then they be out till 5 a.m. damn near in some see-through clothing. I mean, they're so full of cap. It's so wild to me that you have this type of stuff going on. It's absolutely hilarious. And they think that they deserve a man to pay for their meal and all this kind of stuff and still be able to do what they want and act like they're single. No, ma'am, that's not how it's going. And men have wisened up. That's why we're not dating like that anymore. As you guys know, 64% of men between the ages of 18 and 25 are not dating, aren't interested in dating, and they are, you know, seeking to take their talents elsewhere, like becoming passport bros, SYSBM, or MGTO dub. So I think we're going to continue to see a lot more of this in the future. The entitlement, you know, the disrespect of a Malcolm. It sounds like this is a Malcolm here. I mean, it's absolutely ridiculous. So anyways, y'all already know what it is. It's your boy Reclaim Your Throne. Make sure you like, comment, share, subscribe. See your relationship request to the email down below. The screenshot of your CashApp so no opinion on ties, man. Y'all need to be on your mom freaking knee with the BS. And you already know. Reclaim Your Throne.
Want to become an elite level athlete? Well, look no further. The Reclaim Your Throne Elite D1 training course is all you need to take your performance from subpar to the creme de la creme of athletes all around the world. The purpose of this course is to give you a comprehensive weight training, speed, flexibility, recovery, and endurance program that is meant to prepare young athletes for collegiate and professional sports. This course is packed with over 2 hours of creative, action-packed lifts narrated and coached by yours truly to assure increased strength, speed, flexibility, recovery, and endurance. Hey, I get it. Training alone can be tough and can even make you feel misguided or somewhat unmotivated. But with this course, I walk you step by step through each and every lift to make sure you're using the proper form to prevent injuries and that you're hitting the correct muscle groups to render maximum results. So what are you waiting for? It's now or never. So go ahead and get the training course today so you too can reclaim your throne.